G'day, my fellow media collectors. I'm Troy, and this is the Comic Book Movie Collector's Guide. And today we have my monthly collection update. So what do you say we have a look and see what I picked up for the month of October 2023? Let's get into it. Okay, got the first couple here for you, and don't have too many this month. It's a bit of a quiet month, and but in saying that, I have got an absolute cracker on the way, and that'll be in next month's, and is probably one of the most super rarest ones I've got in a long time. So I'm really can't wait to show you this one. Really happy about it. So make sure you tune in next month. But let's get into this month. And of course, the first one is on my journey to complete this Tarzan collection, which is almost a collection in itself. I got Tarzan, the 3D animated one from 2013 on a DVD, and I got this off eBay for, brace yourself, a whopping $5.50. That's right. Yeah, it's usually around the $10 to $15 mark actually. So when I saw this one for $5, I took a bit of a roll of the dice because I wasn't sure of the quality, and it was near perfect, barely watched. So great buy on that one. And until I started looking at these Tarzan ones, I can't say I ever even knew this one existed. As you can see, it's very much it's a funny looking 3D type sort of cartoon. Curious to see what it's like, see if it's any good, see what their take on it is. But yeah, another one for the Tarzan collection out of the road, and for $5.50, you can't argue with that price. So that's good. And the next one I got is, hey, it's another Archie one, yes, and that is Archie's Weird Mysteries Volume 3 on a DVD, and I got this off eBay for $6.90. Not a bad price for that, actually. What I mean, not a bad price. You're looking at anywhere from $9 to $12. Not a great deal. Not one of the harder ones to get. But yeah, $6.90. Pulled the trigger. Thought, bugger it. Finally got it. Now I've only got to get number 2. So yeah, I got 1, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So I'm going to get number 2. So that one is on my watch list, ready to go. That one's a little more pricier, funnily enough. Number 2 seems to be the hard one in this one, as if you remember the Sabrina ones I've been getting, very similar style in the like 6, blah, blah, blah. Number 3 is the hard one to get out of that. So go figure. Anyway, so that is Tarzan and Archie's Weird Mysteries Volume 3 on DVD. Okay, next few I have for you, and what's a haul without some Zorro? I'm finally getting close to getting a lot of those Zorros. I actually think I've got more of them than my Tarzans here somewhere, but yeah, honing in on those Zorros. And these are two that I'm glad I finally got. So the first one is the Amazing Zorro on DVD, and I got this off eBay for $10.99. So not bad buy actually for that one. I've seen a few out there around the $15 to $20 mark, or some a little higher in some cases, but not many to pick from. So I wasn't really keen to pay that price for it. And I even tried to talk one guy down who had it for $15 down, or about $11. Wouldn't budge. Wanted it for, so look, bugger it, I can wait as long as you can, mate. And lucky enough, someone come along with a copy. I think they had it for about 13, talked them down to 11. They took it straight away. So yeah, that guy still got his $15 one sitting out there. So you could have sold it, mate. Just saying. But anyway, this is a Dick. We'd say Dick down here, Dick, wherever. Cartoon. It looks okay, but it does look very cheap. It does. Have a look at that. It's very cheap looking. But from 2002, funnily enough, I didn't know Deke was still around actually. But what do I know? So yeah, curious to see what it's like, and then I'm also curious to see the follow-up which I got, which is the Amazing Zorro Returns on a DVD, and I got this off eBay in the UK for $10.91. So yes, can't really find it out here in Australia, this second one. First one, no worries. Mind you, only a couple of copies. But this one, can't seem to find it anywhere. No, it doesn't seem to look like it was released here in Australia. This is a UK version. There you go, on the back there. But in saying that, there are shitloads on eBay in the UK, and I managed to pick this one really cheap. So that's postage included. I can't get over how cheap I got this for. So very happy to get the pigeon pair, which I believe that's all there is this one, and then Zorro Returns from Deke again. And this was the following year, 2003. So yeah, very happy. It's funny, the shots on the back there, the animation looks better than the shots on the back here. So either way, yep, curious to see what this is like, and that is the Amazing Zorro and the Amazing Zorro Returns on DVD. Okay, next few I have for you, and the first one is The Best of Batman Volume 2 on DVD, and I got this off eBay for a massive $5.25, and yes, that is why I bought it. It's only got episodes from some various, let's have a look here, various Batman cartoons over the time, like your Batman animated series and stuff. Why did I get it? Oh, look, I already got the first one. I can't remember if I got that first one on its own or in a pack or something, like with some others. So I had the first one, and then I thought, when I was scrolling through and seeing how cheap this one was, I thought, screw it, I'll get the other one. So then I got the two of them. So, yeah, like, that's just the collector in me just going, bugger it, I'll grab it. Even though I've got all these episodes, it's like, I don't know. Sometimes it's just the collecting way, but I'm sure a lot of you know that. So yeah, that's the only reason I got this, just to finish it off, because I think there was only the 2 volumes. But yeah, at that price, you can't argue. So that's it. So I got that one. Now the next one, this one just kind of caught me out of nowhere. This one, graphic novels. I'll try that again. Graphic novels. Melbourne on DVD, and I got this off eBay for $8.50. I've never seen this before. I don't know how new this is. I don't know how old it is. There is no year on this. I should have probably done some research before I did the video, but I thought I would just see the year on the back, and I was just looking at it. There's no year on the back, so I don't know how new this is, but it's all about people who make graphic novels who live around the Melbourne area here in Australia. So it's one of those really rare off the wall ones that you just come across randomly, and like I said, never seen it before in my life, and to get it for that price, I thought that was pretty good too, because I've only just seen another one pop up for sale, so maybe it's relatively new. If I do find some research while I'm editing this video, I might pop the year up around here. But yeah, for me personally, who was someone, when I was in my teens, wanted to draw comics, and living here in Australia that was never going to happen. That we had such a real indie fledgling sort of comic industry here in Australia that there's no way you could, unless you were rich, you couldn't put out your own comic. It was really hard. And I never end up following that path. But for me personally, I'd probably really get a kick out of watching this and seeing how they go about it these days and what they do and all that type of stuff. That industry stuff, behind the curtain stuff, that really fascinates me. So yes, definitely keen to give this a watch. But like I said, didn't even know this existed until like a few weeks ago when I bought it. So and to get it for $8.50, very happy indeed. So that is Best of Batman Volume 2 and Graphic Novels Melbourne on a DVD. Okay, next couple I have for you, and the first one is Tales from the Crypt, Bordello of Blood on a DVD, and I got this off eBay for a whopping $6.95. So I finally stuck my toe in the waters. That is the Tales of the Crypt. After doing my research, I'm surprised how much there is out there. I only thought there was a couple of movies, to tell you the truth. I didn't even realize it was a TV show that went for 7 seasons. I think it is 6 or 7 seasons. And then there was a couple in the early 70s. There was a Tales from the Crypt movie from like 72, I think. And then there's another one not long after that. Yeah, really surprised at how many of these Tales from the Crypt ones there are out there. So, yeah, I've sort of looked, saved a few on the old eBay watch list, and of course, this was the cheapest one. And I thought, bugger it, pull the trigger and get this one to start the collection off. So, yes, am I interested? Not really. It looks pretty bad. It's got Dennis Miller, for Christ's sake, in it. It doesn't exactly excite me, shall we say. Who knows? I may watch it, but yeah, it's not exactly high on my watch list at the moment, shall we say. But at least I've started with Tales from the Crypt, so you may see a few more of those coming in the coming months. Next one. Man, I've been trying to get a hold of this one for a while at a decent price because I was not paying full price for this bad boy, I'll tell you that right now. And that is this stinker, Batwoman Season 2 on DVD. And I got this off eBay for $10.40. That's the cheapest I've seen it anywhere for ages. It was honestly hovering around a 30 plus mark for ages. I may have seen a couple drop down to about the $17 to $15 mark maybe, but I was never going to pull the trigger until I got closer to 10. A guy had it for 12. He shot me a discount, said, yeah, take it for $10.40, and of course I went, yeah, that's close enough. I'll buy that. Do I want to watch it? No. But do I want it for the collection? Yes. It's saying the least. So yeah. Finally got it now. The hunt is on for 3, and yet again I am not paying more than $10 a season for this stinker of a show. But anyway, what do you do? At least it only went for 3 seasons, I suppose. That is the bonus. Anyway, so that is Tales from the Crypt, a Bordello of Blood, and a Batwoman, a Season 2 on DVD. Okay, next couple I have for you. And like the Batwoman just before, I have been watching this one for a while, and it was to complete a set. And it is Black Lightning Season 4 on DVD, and I got this off eBay for $16.96. A little more than I usually pay for a TV show. Usually I love to get it closer to the $10 or $12 mark. But this has been $45 plus for ages. I've never seen, and as soon as I seen this one come down to that, I think, same again, I think it was like 18 bucks. Got the, as soon as I clicked thing, they gave me an offer of like this $16.96, and I snaffled it up straight away. I could not resist at that price because then I can put this, the Black Lightning series to bed because it's over there somewhere. Yeah, I have 1, 2, and 3, and wanted to get 4 to finally finish it off. And unlike the other one, Batwoman, this one I'm actually interested in watching. I don't know if it is any good. I don't know if, leave a comment below if you watched it and liked it. But I used to dig Black Lightning from back when I used to watch the Super Friends. So I was kind of keen to see this. I thought hopefully they do a good take on it. And yeah, so really good to finally get that, put those 4 seasons to bed and move on to the next thing. And that is where this next one comes in, to finally put another lot of seasons to bed. Now, of course, this one becomes the, you guessed it, the bargain of the month. That's right, the bargain of the month. Now, this one isn't a super bargain of the month, but I'm just happy to finally get it because it's one of those ones where I thought I'd finish the seasons, and I think you'll even go back, I think it might have been last year, where I got season 1 and 2 and thought, I'm done, I don't have to look any harder, and then bugging me dead on Amazon, I spotted this and there's a season 3, and I was like, where the hell did that come from? But I've been watching it for a while and finally pegged it at a decent price, so I finally got it. And that is Danny Phantom Season 3 on DVD, and I got this off Amazon in the US for $24.90. So yes, that's not a bad price actually, especially for me. As you always hear me bitch and moan, import fees and postage is always the killer for myself. And getting it off Amazon is probably the best way to get it sometimes, as far as they probably charge that, but they're usually charging a little less for this to cover the postage fees and stuff. I always find it just slightly cheaper sometimes if I can get it off. Some of the ones I get, I can never get them on Amazon. So yeah, I was looking at it and I just thought, that's come down in price. It bounced around a bit. You'd see it around this 24 mark, and then you go back up to 30 and then come back down. So it'd seesaw for a bit, and then finally bugger it, I'll pull the trigger, get this one, and then I can put that to bed, forget about it, and move on to the next lot of seasons. So yeah, this one took me by surprise, actually. I didn't even realise this existed. As you can't, and this is a stupid thing. I'm going to go on a rant now. So they released season 1 and 2 in Australia. You can get them, and I got Australian versions. But do you think there's a season 3 Australian version? Nope. Only get it in the US. They only finished it off. They just went, bugger it, we're not even releasing it. And I don't know how many times you see me say that. I got first couple of ones in Australia, but then I had to go to the US or the UK to finish off a season, because I don't get why stop. Why only put part of it? Like, anyway. It's frustrating. As a collector here in Australia, you got no idea. But anyway, finally got it. Happy. Finally finish it all off. So that is Black Lightning Season 4 and Danny Phantom Season 3 on DVD. So yes, thanks again for watching. Don't forget to tune in next month for my haul. Got a really special one. I really do. No kidding. So if you want to see some more of my collection updates, click that one. You want to see some of my reviews? Click that one. And don't forget to do the most important thing. Hit the like button. And don't forget to subscribe on your way out. I really do appreciate it. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.